Welcome to Poland Daily. Today we'll speak about China with distinguished guest Benedict Rogers, the author of the book China Nexus. In Polish, it's Chińska sieć zła, and that's the copy. So welcome to the show, first of all.
Thank you. It's great to be with you.
Today you have this idea that the Chinese officials will live within the families of the Uyghurs to educate them how to become proper Chinese.
That's right. They have this whole system where Chinese Communist Party officials move in uninvited into people's homes, and the objective is to both to re-educate people and also to monitor their behavior. There's also evidence of forced abortions, forced sterilization, forced labor, and in particular the forced abortions and forced sterilization.
Because it's Islamic people and they tend to have bigger natural growth than Chinese.
That's right. And when people talk about the situation being a genocide, obviously the word genocide has to be used very carefully, but it is particularly in relation to forced abortion and forced sterilization that we can see there is an intent to destroy at least part of the population.
Mm-hmm. To what degree this is planned from Beijing, or it's organized locally by the locals, by the local party officials who just want to promote themselves on the atrocities they commit?
I think the overall direction was definitely came from Beijing, and over the years there've been the leak of a number of central government documents that point to very senior levels of involvement. The actual architecture of repression, the detailed rolling out of this, was largely the party secretary in Xinjiang called Chen Quanguo, who's no longer in that position, but he was the person who, and he did the same in Tibet as well, but I think he was acting with the tacit approval of Beijing.
Well, yeah, because we have to remember that another territory that has been assimilated in the past decades is Tibet, with no Tibetan state at the moment and Han majority in the place where other people used to live. Well, apparently the news from Western China definitely leaked out from the country and are readily available on internet in the West. But apparently all the Western governments can do is a strongly worded statement.
That's right. I mean, I think there is a lot that we could do if the political will was there. Firstly, I think we should be introducing legislation to do everything possible to make sure that we don't have forced labor products in our supply chains. There's widespread evidence that Uyghur forced labor is very much in the supply chains of multinational corporations. The United States has legislation to stop forced labor products coming into the US. We could do the same. We could also impose targeted sanctions on those who are responsible for perpetrating the atrocities in Xinjiang, both government officials, but also companies like Huawei that facilitate the surveillance technology. So those are some of the things we should do.